they have no ozone depleting potential, they have low GWP, and technically, we know that hydrocarbons, they have excellent thermodynamic properties. The hydrocarbons are considered as excellent alternatives in many applications, and they can even deliver efficiency levels comparable to synthetic refrigerants or even higher in some applications.
The regional minimum energy performance standards, which were adopted in the year 2025 by the Kenya Bureau of Standards or the Regional Bureau of Standards, have ranked R290 as among the highest in energy efficiency.
We see how the projection of the savings would be for both the air conditioning units and the refrigerating units, hitting a target of about 8 terawatt hours.
Recently, we have developed a system that works with R290 for large capacity air conditioning system. We found out that there is an increase in the capacity using R290 by 5% and increasing in the efficiency by 7%, comparing to the baseline R410A.
Why is the transformation to green cooling in buildings still lagging behind?
And you have flammability in terms of fire and explosion. Of course, this is a very important topic, but the vast endless discussions related to the refrigerant flammability and compared to what the real life hazards are is broadly disproportionate.
What matters is a proper application, a good engineering, appropriate standards, and qualified technicians to operate the systems.
There needs to be more active participation of, let's say, positively orientated equipment producers.
The money is not flowing the way it should flow. Or in other words, cooling is the largest invisible market in climate funds.
So we're looking at R290 and we have an investment gap. We need capital to actually finance the transition to those low GWP solutions. And that's where the taxonomy comes in. It defines what is green.
Standardization is here. We believe it's an actual tool to help scale natural refrigerants into this market, and we believe it can transform markets.
We have a new F-gas regulation, and we see the F-gas regulation here as a driver for change. Also with the F-gas regulation, we have this quota system, and the availability of HFC declines rapidly in the European Union and will be phased out, the HFCs, by 2050.
Now, the regulation, whether it's F-gas, the Kigali Amendment, or other frameworks, that's often received or perceived as a burden. But the reality is that it's reshaping global markets.
In fact, the policy is to look at 70% of R290 in the mix. But at the end of the day, we hope to make sure that we get a lot of companies in the stream so that we can upscale the imports of R290 ACs.
For the government, it's very important to create a strong and predictable policy framework.
The next step is tell the industry what they can do. It means we should recommend the alternative technology which is suitable for the long-term development.
As a manufacturers, that's actually what we need. I mean, we can deal with prohibitions, we can deal with phase-outs if there's a clear guideline, because then we know what's happening.
The other very important part that I think that needs to be discussed is the public-private partnership.
HIRE will effectively promote and deliver complete and standard installation and professionally maintenance technical solutions.
R290 is ready, the market is ready, the finance is available. Let us fix that.